The Three Sisters story. Now, this picture is taken from the Cultural Heritage Grounds right in Oneida, which is right off of West Mason Street in Green Bay. The statues that you see represent the Three Sisters, and that's the garden right behind them. To the right of the Three Sisters is a longhouse, and it's a replica of the longhouse that they lived in many years ago. Now, this longhouse can hold up to 100 people. Let's begin our story.
Long ago, a young hunter was walking through the woods. One day, he heard some girls talking near a garden. He watched them closely while staying hidden behind a bush. The girls he saw were the Three Sisters. They were the guardians of the garden, each with their own responsibilities. The smallest of the three and youngest was not yet able to walk. She was the guardian of the beans, and she was dressed in green. She played among the flowers and plants. The second sister was dressed in yellow, and she was the guardian of the squash. She ran among the plants in the open field. The oldest and tallest of the three was the guardian of the corn. She had long golden hair and walked among the plants, smiling. Every day the hunter came to watch them, and one day the youngest was all by herself. She saw him and crawled over to him. He took her home to his family. The other two sisters called for their youngest sister daily, but they could not leave to look for her, as they had to watch after the plants. On another day, the girl in yellow saw him. She was curious of this young hunter, and he took her home to his family. The oldest sister was now alone. She called for her sisters daily, but could not leave to look for them, for now she was the only one left to look after the plants. Much time had passed, and it was harvest time. The hunter returned to the garden to find the oldest sister alone and very sad. He couldn't bear to see her grief, so he took her home to his family. His family lived in this longhouse. When they got inside the longhouse, the oldest sister was very surprised to see her younger two sisters. They were so happy to see their oldest sister. The three sisters were finally together again, and so grateful to the young hunter, for he and his family had taken very good care of the younger two sisters. Since harvest time was ending and winter was approaching, the boy and his family provided them with shelter and warmth from the cold in their longhouse. To show their gratitude, each sister provided the family with a gift. The youngest sister, guardian of the beans, gave the family beans. The sister in yellow, guardian of the squash, gave the family squash. The oldest sister, guardian of the corn, gave the family corn. They showed the people how to dry and preserve the foods to use in the winter and to keep their stomachs full and their bodies warm. The three sisters should always be planted together because their spirits are inseparable.